This is the literature connection map for the book Mother Bridge of Love. The first question was, what is valued or ignored in the text? We said that valued was family bonds. The second question was what the text communicates to you. We said it communicates hope and that there's always something better to look forward to. It's also sad. The third question was, does the meaning of text change if you look at the story from a different character's perspective? We said yes, because both the biological and adopted mom and the child's perspectives are different on the situation. The fourth question was, are some characters empowered and some devalued? We said yes, the birth mother is devalued because she feels like she couldn't give her child a good life and had to let someone else do that for her. The fifth question was, does the message of the text maintain or challenge the status quo? We said possibly, because the status quo is usually a nuclear family where you don't have adoption. Everyone's status quo is different. The sixth question was, how can you use this text in your classroom? And we said the book shows that everyone comes from a different background and to explain that in the classroom. The last question was, would you use this text, why or why not? And we said yes, because we think this book gives our children good insight and examples of adoption.
The book that our group read was Mother Bridge of Love, and we said that this book would be appropriate for grades like 1 and 2. We said this just because we felt like grades 3 and above might be reading like a little bit more complex stories. This was like words where there weren't a lot of words on pages and stuff. And then we said the main point of the story was about a young girl who was adopted into a new family because her birth mother wanted to better her future. And then the subject that we said we thought this fit under too was social studies, just because it kind of like touches on the history of just like this happening, like parents from other countries sending their children to the U.S. because they want their life to be better, but they wouldn't be able to afford like their whole family going. And then for the oral response, we said but like before we read, we could just have a conversation about like adoption, just because some of the students might not like really know what it is. And then after we read the book, we could have them pair up with each other, and just so they like understand the main points of the story, just to make sure. And then this way they also like get to interact with each other. And then for the written response, we just said that before we could have students like write down what they think the story is going to be about, like after we have a conversation in the beginning and stuff. And then after, we could just write about like what feelings they felt during the book, so like if they were like happy or sad at any point. Accommodations for special learners, we could have students like pair up one-on-one with the teacher just for them to like get extra help. I think that if they like one-on-one like talked it out with the teacher, I think they would grasp the story a lot better. And then another like activity that we kind of said was like we could have the students like play roles and like recreate the story. I think it would just be like a fun activity to do, and I think they would like help them like grasp the story a lot more. And then the technology integration, we said like before we could just watch a video if the students like still weren't like fully clear on what adoption was. And then after, we just said like the students could take like a small online quiz, just about like facts that happened in the book, or you know what they thought about certain things. So yeah, that's about it.